Hello students, in today's video we are going to solve another problem on amalgamation in the nature of purchase method. So let us go through the problem. The following are the balance sheets of Sun Limited and Moon Limited which have decided to amalgamate their business on 31st March 2020 and form a new company Sky Limited. So share capital, shares of rupees 40, 1,60,000 for Sun Limited and 3 lakhs for Moon Limited. Reserves and surplus. General reserve for Sun Limited 58,000. Profit of Sun Limited 1,40,000. Deficit for Moon Limited 64,000. Then you have debentures for Moon Limited 80,000. Liabilities, uh, creditors, Sun Limited 27,200, Moon Limited 36,000. Now let us look at the assets. Machinery 2,56,000 and 2,88,000. Goodwill only for Sun Limited 48,000. Then stock 23,600 and 27,600. Debtors 34,200 and 19,600. Cash 23,400 and 16,800. Following are the terms of agreement. The assets and liabilities of Sun Limited are to be taken over at book values except for goodwill, machinery and stock which are to be valued at 72,000, 2,40,000 and 25,000 respectively. Cash, debtors and liabilities of Moon Limited were valued at their book values and other assets are taken over at 10% more than the book values. Now this problem is similar to the problem that we have solved in the previous video. Now here also you can see the assets are not taken at book value, they are taken at new values. That is why it is amalgamation in the nature of purchase method. Now look at the conditions. They have given new values for Sun Limited for three assets, that is goodwill, machinery and stock. So we will take it accordingly while solving the problem. Now when it comes to the assets of Moon Limited, cash, debtors and the outside liabilities are to be taken at book values and the remaining assets are to be taken at 10% more than the book values. You have to prepare the amalgamated balance sheet. So first we will calculate purchase consideration for both the companies and then we will prepare the amalgamated balance sheets. So let's start with the purchase consideration of Sun Limited. So here they have given new values for goodwill which is 72,000. So we will take it here 72,000. Then they have given new value for the machinery which is 2,40,000 and then for stock it is 25,000. Debtors and cash will be taken over at book values because no new values are given. So debtors are 34,200. So that we will take. And then finally you have cash which is 23,400. Let's make the total of the assets that we have taken. It is 3,94,600. Okay. From that we have to minus the outside liabilities. So here you have outside liabilities, creditors for Sun Limited, that is 27,200. So we will take that here. Okay. So from the total of the assets you have to minus creditors so that you will get purchase consideration. So the value of purchase consideration will be 3,67,400. Okay, so this is purchase consideration. Now you have to calculate the number of equity shares as well. Now just look at the problem. They have not given us authorized share capital. So we don't know what is the face value of the new company. Now because authorized capital is not given, we will assume the old face value only becomes the new face value of the company. So old face value is 40. So divide this purchase consideration, that is 3,67,400 by the number face value of shares, that is 40. You will get number of equity shares. So the number of equity shares for Sun Limited is 9,185 shares. Okay. So let us now calculate the purchase consideration for Moon Limited. So the condition for Moon Limited is that cash, debtors and liabilities will be taken at book value and other assets are to be taken at 10% more than book values. So now first asset here is machinery, which is 2,88,000. So in that you have to add 10%. So 2,88,000 plus 28,800. So that will be 3,16,800. Okay. Similarly, next asset here is stock, which is 27,600. In that you have to add 10%. So 27,600 plus 2,760. So that will be 30,360. Okay, then debtors are to be taken at the book value, so that is 19,600, and then cash also at the book value, that is 16,800. Okay, so we have taken all the assets. Let us make the total of the assets. So the total will be 3,83,560. So this is the total of the assets that are taken over by the company. Now we will minus the liabilities. First we will take debentures. Debentures for Moon Limited are 80,000. So let us take it here, 80,000. Next is creditors, which are 36,000. Okay, so from the total of the assets, let us minus this liabilities. So from 3,83,560, if you minus 80,000 and if you minus 36,000, you will get 2,67,560. So this is the purchase consideration that is paid to Moon Limited. Now we will calculate the number of equity shares. Now this purchase consideration is paid in the form of shares, so you have to divide it with the face value so that you get number of equity shares. So 2,67,560 divided by the face value of share is 40. So the number of equity shares will be 6,689 shares. Okay, so we are done with the calculation of purchase consideration and number of equity shares. Now let us prepare the amalgamated balance sheet. So this is the format for the amalgamated balance sheet of new company, that is Sky Limited. So let us start preparing the balance sheet. First we will start with share capital. Now if you look at the problem, they have not given us the authorized capital. So directly we will take paid up capital. So paid up capital for Sun Limited, number of shares are 9,185 and that of Moon Limited they are 6,689. So let us write it down here, 9,185 plus 6,689. Okay, that will be 15,874 shares of rupees 40 each, and the total share capital will be 6,34,960. So this we will show it in the balance sheet here. Note number 1, amount is 6,34,960. Now because this is purchase method, we don't consider the reserves and surplus of transferor company, so we will put a dash. Now next is the debentures of the company. So debentures, let us look at the information given in the problem. Now debentures are given only for Moon Limited, so that we will take it here directly, which is 80,000. Okay, next is creditors. Now creditors for both the companies are given 27,200 and 36,000. So together we will take it in the new company. So the value of creditors will be 63,200. So we are done with the liability side. Now let us start with the asset side. We will pass the note for tangible assets, that is machinery. So we will write it like this, note number 2, tangible assets, in that machinery. So we will take the new values of the machinery, which is 2,40,000 and 3,16,800. So here we will put it in the note. All right. So total we will take it in the balance sheet. That will be 5,56,800. Okay. So same we will write it here. Note number 2, 5,56,800. Okay. Next asset that you have is goodwill. So goodwill is given only for Sun Limited, which is 72,000. So we will write it here, 72,000. Next asset that we have is stock. So new value of stock is given for both the companies. It is 25,000 and here it is 30,360. So let us write it in the note. 25,000 plus 30,360. Total we will show it in the balance sheet, which is 55,360. So here note number 3, 55,360. And then we have debtors. What is the value of debtors? 34,200 and 19,600. So let us take it here. Trade receivables, in that debtors 34,200 plus 19,600. Total 53,800. So we will show it in the balance sheet here. 53,800. And the final asset that we have is cash. So cash is 23,400 for Sun Limited and 16,800 for Moon Limited. So total we will take directly in the balance sheet, that is 40,200. Okay. So we are done with all the items in the balance sheet. So let us make the total of the liability side first. So the total is 7,78,160. So the total of the asset side also is same, that is 7,78,160. Okay. So the balance sheet is tally. Okay. With this, I conclude for today. Thank you.